Welcome to Halmod's Last Survivors. This is a mod by halcSan, halcSan? I don't know. I probably butchered your name, and I'm sorry. If you tell me how to pronounce it, I'll do it right next time. I promise. Anyway, this is a mod that I had not seen before. I was actually going to play a completely different one. But then I started playing this one, and I'll be honest, I was kind of intrigued by how a few things work, so let's stop messing around with the beginner stuff and go straight to it. This is a mod that's sort of based on Valmod, if I'm understanding what I read correctly, with some massively wild differences to how things work. So we have this mysterious chest here. It dawned on me that I may have forgotten who I am. Go ahead and click on that for the recipes. Now we have a choice of 18 classes to play as. Like, holy crap, dude. 18? Like, I don't even know. The thing is, though, it's pretty obvious when you look at it. Each of these is based on a skill book. So the question is, which way do we want to go? I mean, if I had my choice, I would probably go Shotgun Messiah, but I don't see shotguns, so we'll go Gunslinger for the giggles. Go ahead and craft that. That's going to give us a new thing here. We will now open this. This is all I have left after my vehicle broke down. And it gives us a whole bunch of crap, including this box right here, which is basically the entire Pistol Pete Volume 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and get ready for it, 7. How about that? That's pretty awesome if you ask me. Now we have a care package and some equipment and other things. We'll just go ahead and put some clothes on here so we're not running around naked as a jaybird in the wasteland. And then we're going to go ahead and add this. Having access to a dual pistol increases magazine size, reload speed, and attack speed. Alternating between both pistols reduced durability loss by half. I'm not entirely sure what that means other than I know I get a crap ton of magazine size, a bunch more rounds per minute, and more damage. Still not entirely sure what it means by if like there is a literal mechanic where you're switching between pistols or not. I'm not sure. I think not, but for now, let me go ahead and do the beginner stuff just so we can get it out of the way and focus on more what's going on with the mod. Okay, we have managed to skip most of the starting quest, so that's good. From this point forward, we should be able to just kind of move along with the general gameplay. I should tell you that I'm using mods. I mean, I'm using mods with the mod. I'm using a bunch of Kane's mods because I think I'm pretty much incapable of playing without some of his mods. Sorry, I'm looking for something right quick. This will just have to do here. Do this, grab a couple of those guys, and then we're going to grab a couple of these guys, and we should be able to make the club. I mean, I do want some sort of melee weapon. I mean, I know we were old gunslinger, but the truth of the matter is we don't have infinite ammo. We're just going to go start in here, and I should tell you that one of the things about this mod that I do find kind of interesting is that you do indeed have mods. You have mods out and about. You have zombies out and about. The zombies that are out and about in the general wasteland, you know, that are out and about in the wide open world, apparently don't give you any experience. Yeah. Instead, the only ones that give you experience are the ones that are indoors, like in a POI. I could also tell you I'm also using Kane's hit point tracker, hit point viewer mod, just because I kind of got used to that with Romero mod, and I wanted to play with it again, so there we go. Go ahead and check this purse here. Now, zombies also have the ability to drop stuff. I don't see anything in terms of loot on this guy, so there's nothing to loot from Tom there, but the zombies do have the ability to drop something that we will end up using to create, some additional knowledge. So, you know, we can basically progress through the mod. Let's say through the game. I guess that's correct either way. That's actually not a bad find right there, that tire. I mean, we are going to want a bicycle or something at some point. Now, this mod does have the traders enabled. Oh, I haven't played with zombies that move quickly in a while. I was last playing Romero mod, which was a lot of fun, actually. All right, we need to shoot you in the face. Nope. Okay. I apparently lost all my Romero mod aim when I used to be able to shoot people in the face pretty easily. That's going to be a thing. That's great. I'd also point out that we have a crap ton of health compared to where things typically start. Not entirely sure what the deal is with that, but we're going to go ahead and run with it. Do we have anything to make frames? How much wood do we have? We have a little bit. That's fine. I'm going to go ahead and favor that because those are just always handy to have, and I would have used some if we had had any. Which we didn't, so I didn't. Yeah, look at that. Someone's been bashing away on that one. That's fine. So let's get down here. Just to see. I don't think there's usually anyone down here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So we'll get back up and go. Man, I hear so much aggression. Oh, it's you. That's actually kind of a problem. I don't know if you're considered part of this BOI. You shouldn't be. But you are worth a crap ton of experience. I am playing with 125% experience just because I like playing with 125% experience. It makes the game a little harder. We're also playing on Nomad as the general difficulty setting. And we don't have enough to make a bone knife because we need more bones. That's kind of a shame. Can we get some more? There's the bones, and then we can make a bone knife. And that guy's going to go right down there for the time being. And then, let's see. Can we do this the fast way? Hi. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's the fast way. And we'll just go ahead and go through here. There's an obvious kind of hidden wall right there. Looks like our health is very slowly recovering, which that's kind of a good thing. I wasn't entirely sure how that would work. Aha, collection of survivor notes. Let's take a look at that. A collection of kindred notes left behind by other survivors. So we can make recipes out of these, apparently, but we need... Ah, okay. So we need the items, and then... Oh, man. We can make the awful... I can't remember treasure maps that I basically hate. Interesting. That's kind of cool. So if we find one of those various mods, then we can go ahead and combine it with a note to get a schematic. In terms of other game settings, everything else is more or less on kind of default. We're still going to have... Actually, this mod might not have hordes. Might not have day 7 hordes. Now that I think about it, I think that was one of the things I saw, but it does send random wandering hordes at you, which that does kind of keep things interesting. Hi, Steve. You're just a little too on edge for me there, sir. Oh, that was garbage. Okay, not the one I wanted, because you were in the wrong slot. You need to be over here. Okay. Bow goes in number 3. Everyone knows that. Don't have a bow, so whatever. I'm going to try not to worry about health. I'm just going to let it, recover, if it will. Let's get up here. Nothing there. Chances are we'll have 1 or 2 zombies up here, so let's get ready to bash them with this awful, useless club. Wooden club is indeed one of the worst weapons in the game. No question asked. I mean, everyone knows that. I mean, look at this. We're talking just bash after bash after bash with the power attack. And nothing is happening here. Okay. Give you a light bonk to get rid of you. Meanwhile, we're basically running out of stamina here. Okay, car parts box. Sure, we'll take that. Iron tool schematic and a vehicle off-road headlights schematic. We should probably be collecting the cobblestones. Let's sprint so we can get over that area there where clearly things are going to break. I don't like crossbows, so I'm going to immediately scrap those bolts because the crossbow sucks. Everyone knows that. You know it, I know it, we all know it. Food box early in the game is not a bad find at all, so I'm very pleased with that. Go ahead and read Hunter's Journal Volume 1. That would have been handy a few minutes ago for the extra damage against wolves. But whatever. Minor details and stuff. Okay. That guy is upset now. That looked like a headshot there and didn't do much. I guess he did have a bleed going on. Not entirely sure how that works, but yeah, he's got a bit of a bleed going on. We're going to have a dog coming through momentarily. That's going to be a problem, especially because this guy's body is in the way. Alright. Well, let's just reload and be ready for it. And in the meantime... Nope, there it is. I don't know where all these wolves are coming from. That's kind of wild. Hi, how you doing? I mean, I can wait until you duck. Oh, it's... Yeah, it doesn't want any more of this. Oh, are you coming back? You're bleeding now, aren't you? Alright, well, that's how it's going to be. That's interesting that there's a bleed effect on the pistol. I kind of like that, actually. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. So noted. Don't let those things break, apparently. Because they do break entirely. I remember that being a thing in the real, or in the base game, but it apparently is in this one. In this mod. There we go. So we'll go ahead and do some more of this. Perfect. All right, that'll get us out. Thanks for that, dog. That actually saved me some trouble, because I thought I was going to have to chew through a door to get out or something. Which way are we going? Right over this way. So I should tell you about this world that we are playing in. This is indeed a random gen world. It's something like 14 or 17% forest, and that's it. The rest is basically everything else. So there will not be a lot of forest area. This probably is the only forest area in the game. The rest of it will be the snowy biome, the desert, the yada yada yada, the wasteland. It will be very high percentage wasteland. Just because that's the way it should be. It's a game about zombies and the, you know, apocalypse. Hi. Ooh, boy. That was way too close. Way too close. Man, I forgot how much I hate day one. I just feel like I can't do anything. Really need to find a quality 3 stone sledgehammer. That might make life a little better. I don't know. I mean, maybe? I mean, can we repair this guy at this point? Perfect. Actually, you know what? Just to be on the safe side, let's go ahead and repair that too. A little concerned about needing to repair the pistol, but I guess we just, you know, ideally we get to the point where we don't need to. And by that, I of course mean, I hope we find a better one. I don't really see that happening anytime soon. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the stone sledge either. Really not my favorite. Wonder if I would have been better off playing as the class that starts with a baseball bat instead. I didn't think these guys were supposed to give experience, but I guess they are considered to be part of a POI. So, okay. Let's go ahead and use one of these guys. I was kind of debating there, but yeah, I kind of think we need to. I just keep getting hit. I mean, I'm only playing on Nomad difficulty, but man, if I were playing in Romero mod like this, I was playing on, I think, insane difficulty, whatever max is. That would have more or less been insta-death, I think, for me in that save. But we're okay so far. The stone sledge does have one thing going for it insofar as sledges are concerned. The power attack on that thing is fantastic. Just because it's fast. That's why it's fantastic. I guess didn't need to really go through the door there, but whatever. Minor details. I am curious to see a trader in this mod. We do have traders. They are closed for 2 hours a day for lunch. Otherwise, they are open, so I'm kind of curious to see how that's going to go. That's an iron sledgehammer right there. Now, I'm making a point of grabbing all the stones just because we are going to want them as we continue on, because I imagine at some point here I'm going to find a nest, and we're going to be able to make a bow and some arrows. We might already have a few feathers, so here, let's go and make a bow. Just because I think it would be nice to kind of have one. Here, let's maybe put that guy down there. We'll put the bow down there, and we'll do some arrows. Do some maximum stone arrows there. And that'll be fine for now. Again, we will need some more feathers here, and we'll find him as we go, I'm sure. Taking a look at our map now. Our trader is just to the south, so that's the last of the starter quests we have. And I guess we can just kind of work in that direction. That's fine. One of the things that is noted in the README for this mod is that specifically mentions that zombies and, you know, those types of things are going to drop some money for you. When I say money, I mean, let's see, where are you? We have some, I just don't know where it is. Not those guys. The old cash, and that is specifically done so you can sell that to the traders. You know what? I want to take just a moment here. I just wanted to see if we could get a little bit of honey out of that, and the answer to that question is no. 20% chance, I think. 10%? I forget. Maybe it's 10%. Either way, didn't work out. This is a pretty good POI whenever you need building materials. We're going to go ahead and bypass for now. What I really want to do, this is what I was looking for. I wanted to see if I could find a zombie just out and about. Okay, I'm going to see if I can injure this guy's legs because he's going to move too fast otherwise. And then I wanted to kill one of these guys out and about just so I could verify. Oh yeah, you're running quickly. You're supposed to have a broken leg, sir. Yeah, look at that. He straight up died and we got nothing for it. Wasted 2 bullets. That is super interesting because that really requires rethinking how you do things out here. I mean, especially if you're dealing with using firearms with limited ammunition. Now, I know we have a boatload of ammo that we started with. And chances are, if we're able to get to the trader and do some quests, we'll get some more. But it does still require you to think a little differently about how you play, because is it worth it to stomp and kill these guys along the way when all they're going to do is just slow you down, essentially? Sure, we'll take a tier 1 fetch.
Thank you.
I don't know if we're really going to sit here and knock out a bunch of quests. We might. I mean, that is... It's a valid tactic, and it's pretty much, you know, the fastest way to do things in the game in terms of moving through to get different weapons and ammo and tools and resources and all those things. And we might not.
Shopping here. Come again.
So we do have a few tokens. Not many, but we do have a few. It would more or less be useless to spend our money on any of the candy out here right now, just because there's really nothing for us to find. I do want to take just a second to go through all this stuff, so I'll be right back with you. As far as I can tell, the trader area is more or less the same as it is in vanilla, meaning zombies can pound on it all they want, but nothing's going to happen. It is noted in the README that you can basically... Aha! Exciting. Let's check this. 153 bucks. Nice! That's a good chunk of dukes for us, actually. But it is in the README that you can come to the trader at night just for a safe place to kind of hang out. So if your playstyle is that you don't really like being... Well, that's curious. Are you going to get back up? No. Okay. Oh, now you are. That was really weird. Okay. Wonder if these roaming guys maybe all regenerate or something. But it is noted in the patch documents, I will get to saying it, that you can basically come hide in the traders if that is your preference, your style of play, your etc. There we go. I finally got all of it out instead of part of it. Okay. Pretty sure that guy is toast. Let's see if we can get some damage here with the bow. This bow is slow and awful, and she is just regenerating health. Okay. I'm not sure what the deal is with that, but I am very pleased to see all of that. So here, let's take a moment to just...
Howdy.
I didn't mean that one. Let's sell you all our money. So we can do all of that. 334 bucks. I mean, if the game is basically encouraging us to sell stuff for money, I mean, I don't think we can really buy anything with only 1,000 monies. But, I mean, we might as well take a look right quick. I didn't even pay any attention before. Like, seriously, I was just like, man, whatever. Who cares? Yeah, I'm still okay with that as a general perspective. I do want to grab some more of the plant fibers just so we can basically make some clothing here, some additional clothing. I did make some gloves, but, you know, a hat and that sort of stuff might not be a bad idea too. So just grab some of these, then we'll worry about better ones in the near future when we stop and look for some cloth. I mean, we have a little bit of it right now due to scrapping one or two things, but that's about it. I thought I saw one more over here, one more bird's nest. There it is. I did saw a bird's nest. Let's make some arrows. Go ahead and favorite that guy, and we'll just craft a boatload of these. Man, I see all these zombies out here now, and I'm like, what's the point of killing them? It's just going to cost me a bunch of arrows, or... Goodness, I don't know. A bunch of durability on a weapon, but I guess if they do drop a bag of money or other things, because now we do have a couple of notes, I think. Survivor notes and a collection of survivor notes. Oh, interesting. So I didn't pay close attention to that. Here, let's go take a second to look at this before we go inside, because I want to see what this one is. A collection of kindred notes left behind by other survivors. Now, this looks like it has the same sort of recipe things going on, but I'm just going to see what happens when I use it. We get 6,250 experience. Well, that's a pretty good honkin' chunk of experience, I think. I mean, maybe it would have been better off to use that for something else, but that was a good chunk of experience, and I really, really would like to see stamina regenerate sooner. This is just annoying. Like, seriously, this is very annoying. Sir. There we go. All right. Let's get rid of this guy. Oh my gosh, this bow is so slow. We are so slow with it. We need some archery levels. Stat. Oh, God. This is terrible. Like, seriously, this is just awful. It's almost unusable how slow this is. I bet you, because the game specifically mentions, the mod specifically mentions that there are perks and unperks. Buffs and debuffs, basically. That's what it says, not perks and unperks. But there's basically buffs and debuffs depending on what class you are. So I'd be willing to bet that the gunner class takes a debuff for arrows, for bows. And if that's the case, I am one sad panda. We'll rejoin on the next one. Till then, thanks for watching. See you later.